Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Spiral anomaly. In the early morning, a mysterious thing happened. While thousands of people watching, there was a huge formation in the sky. What created the big blue spiral in the sky? In the early morning hours of December 2009, the spiral consisted of a blue beam of light with a grayish spiral emanating from one end of it, and it lasted for 10 minutes. According to sources, it looked like a blue light coming from behind a mountain, stopping in midair and starting to spiral outwards. A similar, though less spectacular event had also occurred in Norway the month before. Many reports say it was the failed launch of a Russian rocket. Said it was actually failed launch from a submarine in White Sea. And in fact, one official denied that there was any rocket launch in the area. Dead birds. Many times you have noticed that birds flying in the sky. They are beautiful to look at it. What if all flying birds fall from the sky? Hundreds of yellow-headed blackbirds have been filmed appearing to fall from the sky, some of them dying in mysterious circumstances in North Mexican City. The footage from a security camera shows a flock of migratory birds descending onto houses like a cloud of a black smoke. The incident happened on the morning on 7th February, according to local reports. Moon blast. So many times we have watched moon in the morning. But this year on the Mars, something special happened on moon. The video you are watching is a footage from Galaxy Researcher Group. A blast happened on the moon surface when a heavy object dropped. We can easily see the smoke coming out of blast. Astronauts and space researchers said that maybe it was a piece of a shuttle or rocket. When a rocket launches into space, parts will submerge but no part can reach the moon. This looks mysterious. Sundog. A sundog, also called a parhelion in meteorology, is an atmospheric optical phenomenon that consists of a bright spot to one or both sides of the sun. Two sundogs often flank the sun with a 22-degree halo. The sundog is a member of family of halos caused by the refraction of sunlight by ice crystals in the atmosphere. Sundogs typically appear as a pair of subtly colored patches of light. They can be seen anywhere in the world during any season, but are not always obvious or bright. Sundogs are best seen and most conspicuous when the sun is near the horizon. Sundogs are red colored at the nearest side of the sun. The same plate shaped in ice crystals that cause sundogs are also responsible for the colorful arc, meaning that these two types of halo tend to co-occur. The latter is often missed by viewers since it is located more or less directed overhead. The rays passing through the plate crystals are increasingly skewed from the horizontal plane, causing their angle of deviation to increase and the sundogs to move further. It is possible to predict the forms of sundogs as would be seen on the other planets and moon. Mars might have sundogs formed by both water ice and CO2 ice. Moon dog. A moon dog, also called as parhelion in meteorology, is an atmospheric optical phenomenon that consists of a bright spot to one or both sides of moon. They are exactly analogous to sundogs. Moon dogs are caused by refraction of moonlight by hexagonal plate-shaped eyes. They typically appear as a pair of faint patches of light at around 22 degrees to the left and right of the moon, and at the same latitude above the horizon as the moon. They may also appear alongside 22-degree halos. Moondogs are rarer than sundogs because the moon must be bright, about quarter moon or more, for the moondogs to be observed. Moondogs show little color to the unaided human eye because their light is not bright enough to activate the eye's cone cells. Mysterious clouds. Mammatus clouds. Like so many other entries on this list, mammatus clouds from the Latin word mamma, meaning breast or udder, require an unstable atmosphere and often appear around stormy weather. The details of why they form are still up for debate, but some scientists believe it involves sublimation when ice turns directly into water vapor without first stopping at the liquid stage. Nacreous clouds. If the northern lights don't show up during your trip to Arctic, nacreous clouds, also known as mother of pearl clouds, are probably the next best thing. They are type of polar stratospheric cloud, so named because they form in the stratosphere when temperature are well below freezing. For nacreous clouds, that means about minus 180 Fahrenheit or colder, so they are mostly confined to Arctic and Antarctic regions. Tubular Arcus clouds. Roll clouds are long, low, tubular Arcus clouds that can extend for hundreds of miles. They occur when there is warm air atop cooler air, known as an inversion, and indicate instability. In this case, it's often because of a thunderstorm. Roll clouds are exceedingly rare, and only the place that can produce them with any consistency is Australia's Cape York, where they are called morning glory clouds and don't necessarily coincide with storms. Lenticular clouds. True to their name, lenticular clouds are lens-shaped, and they are also often compared to UFOs or stacks of pancakes. When high winds encounter to a tall structure like a mountain or even a building, the air is sometimes diverted up and over it. That air cools as it rises, and if contains enough moisture, it will condense into a flat cloud formation at the crest of the wave. Fire tornado. A fire whirl is a whirlwind induced by a fire and often composed of flame or ash. These start with a whirl of wind, often made visibly by smoke, and may occur with intense rising heat and turbulent wind conditions, combined to form whirling eddies of air. These eddies can contract a tornado like vortex that sucks in debris and combustible gases. The phenomenon is sometimes labeled a fire tornado, firenado, fire sphere, but these terms usually refer to separate phenomena. Also, even in such cases, those fire whirls very rarely are classic tornadoes, as their vorticity derives from surface winds and heat-induced lifting, rather than from a tornadic mesocyclone. Thank you for watching.